Hello everyone and welcome. We are delighted to join in a discussion today with Vision Solutions, one of Lifeboat Distribution's leading software partners. Today we will be exploring all the benefits to end users and to you, our great and loyal reseller partners, on the latest release of DoubleTake. My name is Don Grease. I am the Manager of Business Development and Vendor Programs here at Lifeboat Distribution. DoubleTake 7.0 is a very important release as it offers game-changing features and benefits, and we are set to learn all about them from our terrific Vision Solution panelists. We have Nathan Anderson. Nathan is a global solutions architect for Vision Solutions and has been a member of the Vision Solutions team for 7 years. Prior to his work at Vision Solutions, Nathan was a business continuity consultant for 5 years. So Nathan understands the challenges you and your customers are facing, and we're really pleased to have him on the webcast today. Welcome, Nathan. And we also have Ron Gabin from Vision Solutions, and Ron is our superb channel manager of distribution. And we welcome Ron as a panelist today also. So welcome, Ron. We're happy to have you.
Thank you, Don.
Okay. Well, now as always, we invite your questions, and that's to you, our audience. We invite you to ask your questions, and you may do that by entering them in the Q&A panel on the right-hand side of the screen. At the conclusion of the presentation, as always, we will answer as many questions as time permits. Also, we are going to be popping up some polling questions along the way. So please answer as many of the poll questions as you can. And remember, we are also going to be giving away a $100 Amex gift card to one lucky attendee before we sign off. Okay, so that's enough from me. Let's get right to our conversation with Nathan and with Ron. And Nathan, I would like to start out talking a little bit about DoubleTake's history in the market and how the product has progressed since becoming part of Vision Solutions. Would you mind giving us a quick bit of a history lesson?
No problem, Don, no problem. In terms of the history of DoubleTake, DoubleTake has been around for the better part of 20 years. And in that time, we really started out 20 years ago as network balancing software, but the developers saw the potential in replication. And with that core engine, we have progressed throughout those 20 years, adding additional functionality that pertains specifically to disaster recovery, high availability, and migration software solutions. So we really try to take the pain and complexity out of those very challenging projects that are migrations, disaster recovery, and high availability. When Vision Solutions acquired DoubleTake about 2 years ago, it was really a great merger. And what we bring to the table is more coverage. Vision Solutions basically did disaster recovery and high availability solutions for mainframes, IBM side of the house, AIX, multiple database platforms. And with DoubleTake being able to do the same for Windows and Linux environments, it was really a match made in heaven. And now we can definitively say that our product portfolio can provide disaster recovery, high availability, and migration solutions for the entirety of a customer's enterprise.
That's an impressive statement. It's really a remarkable position that you hold in the market. And given the state of the market today with all the new HA and DR challenges, how do you position DoubleTake as a solution well suited to meet these various challenges for IT administrators?
That's a great question, and we see our partners and our customers struggling with that. That is until they find DoubleTake as their software provider for disaster recovery and high availability solutions. Disaster recovery and high availability can mean various things to various customers, but our software is, number one, first and foremost, extremely flexible. And we are a completely hardware agnostic solution that is able to fit in any environment, be it physical, virtual, protecting physical machines out to a cloud, protecting physical machines into various hypervisors. We're able to do it all. And we can reverse that process. So once the disaster has been recovered from, our source machines are back online, etc. We can, with the very same technology that we provided very low downtime, no data loss solutions for disaster recovery, we can restore that back to the original site with the same ease of use. And that means we are a complete X-to-X solution. We can send physical workloads into virtual environments and turn that around, send that virtual machine back to its physical location. We don't care what brand of hardware it is, what types of disks are attached to the solution. We're going to be able to work with everything. Our software loads into the Windows and Linux operating systems at a very, very low level. This gives us that flexibility to protect the entirety of their environment. Because if a Windows operating system can see that hardware, or a Linux operating system can see that hardware, DoubleTake can too. So we can protect everything that we're going to encounter in the customer's environment. On top of that, since we are loaded in that operating system level, every application that Windows or Linux can see, DoubleTake is able to protect that as well. And the way that we replicate data is guaranteeing out of the box consistency for those complex data structures like SQL databases, Exchange databases, Oracle databases. We can protect them without having to quiesce the database or something like that that we see in competitive solutions, which really extend the RPO that the customer is looking to protect. So we are a true real-time solution with RPO in seconds and RTO in minutes.
Wow. I mean, that's, again, so impressive. Congratulations to Vision Solutions on really a remarkable solution for our customers. So there's an awful lot of power under the hood of DoubleTake, and I want to break that down now. So can you talk to us about the importance of DoubleTake offering both agent-based and agentless protection options?
Sure. As we talked about before, flexibility and ease of use is really key with DoubleTake. So what we primarily see in terms of disaster recovery and highly available solutions within virtualized technologies, ESX, Hyper-V, then KVM, all of those great hypervisors, is snap and ship style of protection for disaster recovery and high availability solutions. Now, that's a fine solution, and those machines are going to be up and running. But frankly, they will create data loss. The best that those schedules can do generally is down to 5 minutes apiece, right? We take a snapshot every 5 minutes and ship it off to the disaster recovery location. Well, as we all know, our mission critical servers, a lot can happen in 5 minutes in terms of data changing and people adding additional information into that workload. With the snap and ship style of technologies, we find that they're much more better suited to Tier 2 and Tier 3 type servers, right? Your print servers, perhaps a very rarely used file server, something like that. But the mission critical virtual machines require our agent-based solution, which is loading into the actual virtual machine, so that we can provide real-time replication so that those mission-critical servers, in case there is a disaster, they do not lose any data. And we now have offerings to protect those Tier 2 and Tier 3 virtual machines on ESX and ESX and Hyper-V that will take care of that good enough style protection. But the fact that we offer both our agent-based solution, which allows for that real-time replication where we need zero data loss in terms of our RPO for our customer, in conjunction with those snap and ship style solutions for those Tier 2 and Tier 3 servers, we now have that entire SLA, varying SLA for the customer inside the portfolio. And the best part about this solution is whether it's physical Tier 2 protection with the agentless hypervisor-based protection, or our real-time solution that's actually inside the virtual machine, you're managing the entirety of the DoubleTake solution, the entire disaster recovery scenario for your entire enterprise through one single pane of glass that is the DoubleTake console.
Okay. And now you mentioned earlier that DoubleTake is also hardware agnostic. So can you explain a little bit more about how that helps customers?
Absolutely, absolutely. We all know that in the real enterprise today, in customer environments, we're seeing a mixed bag, right? They may have some Hyper-V servers, they may have some ESX, some Xen, hypervisors running simultaneously. And they may also still have that physical requirement to remain running specific applications on physical servers. There are mission-critical applications out there that the software provider has not certified them to run in virtualized environments. And with our technology, we are completely hardware agnostic, as you said. We're loading into that operating system component, and that's what gets us the level of flexibility to protect anything, physical, virtual, whatever the case might be. We're able to protect them utilizing that real-time replication engine that is not only going to provide them extremely low recovery point objectives, meaning zero data loss, but we're also going to have these workloads, be them physical, virtual, or alternating virtual machines, back up and running if there is ever a disaster within just a couple of minutes. And this flexibility and that single pane of glass for managing the entirety of the environment is really a compelling story for our customer base. They no longer have 4 or 5 various technologies that they employ for disaster recovery and HA, because DoubleTake can protect their entire environment regardless of their SLA.
Okay, and what about cloud? What if I have a private cloud or I have cloud servers? What can DoubleTake do to help me protect that part of my environment?
That's a great question, and we do see a lot of customers and managed service providers starting to move towards those cloud-centric environments. And the great thing is that DoubleTake can absolutely protect from the ground to the cloud, or reverse it, from the ground back to, from the cloud back to the ground. Regardless of the cloud vendor, we're going to be able to protect those customers from the ground up to the cloud. And that really comes from the resiliency of our replication engine. Our replication engine is very flexible, so we don't have those hard restrictions stating you require X amount of bandwidth in order to utilize our replication technology. We can quite literally replicate data over any IP-based network. Now, obviously, the size is how much things change versus how much bandwidth they have play a factor, but we can absolutely replicate over any wire. And this means that for cloud providers specifically, they really love our technology for not only disaster recovery as a service offerings, but also for cloud onboarding. Since we do have that resilient replication technology that is real time all of the time, managed service providers can onboard customer servers with very, very little impact to their actual customer's production environment, meaning our replication is persistent. So not only can we provide extremely resilient disaster recovery and high availability solutions, but migrations also play a huge role in our business as well. As we know, every piece of hardware that's sold, there's probably a migration that comes with that. And we find that customers sometimes push back their hardware sales because of the fact that they cannot incur any downtime. With our migration solution, which is exactly the same software code as our disaster recovery and highly available solutions, we can really minimize the impact for those migrations, be them moving up to the cloud or even onto new hardware. And the great part about our technology, since we do provide that no data loss, near zero downtime migration strategy, is that sales forces can really take advantage of that. A lot of times we'll see customers that push back their hardware purchases so that they can accommodate for extended amounts of downtime, meaning they'll push the hardware sale back to, the Thanksgiving holiday or a couple of weeks during the summer where they pull down their large maintenance window. We can make that happen today because utilizing our DoubleTake Move software for migrations, we can migrate a workload from physical to virtual with a couple of minutes of downtime total in the entire process. And the same can be said for physical to physical, SAN to SAN style migrations. So we really do minimize the impact on the actual end user, and the technology is very straightforward. In terms of migration projects, our partners now know exactly how many man-hours they have for migrations. Historically, migrations were time and expense type of projects, right? The big unknown, how long is it actually going to take my engineer who is sitting and watching a thermometer across the screen over the weekend, how long is that process actually going to take? Are we going to make it before Monday at 8 a.m.? With the DoubleTake Move software, it doesn't matter. We set that job up. It takes maybe 15 minutes to install our software and create that configuration for our job. Once we have it configured, it's persistent. So we're actively replicating, or in this case, migrating all of the changes users are making in real time. So whenever the customer is ready to finalize the cutover and get onto their new platform, they simply need to click a button, and that cutover process is automated. They're up and running on their new machine with just a couple of minutes of downtime. So a very attractive way to migrate folks from older hardware or older technologies onto our new technologies.
Very impressive. I want to go back to something you touched on earlier. I know you mentioned different hypervisors. It's VMware and Hyper-V, or are there other hypervisors that you support as well?
In terms of our agentless solution, we are working specifically with ESX and Hyper-V environments at this point. But with the flexibility of our in-guest solution that actually loads into the virtual machine, that opens up the stage for protecting Xen server environments as well as KVM, either as the source or the target servers. So we really do have something for every hypervisor that's out there.
Okay. And on the DoubleTake Move product with the migration, that also works hardware agnostic, works in varied environments?
Absolutely, absolutely. Completely hardware agnostic, completely application agnostic. So whatever we need to migrate, wherever it needs to land, our DoubleTake Move software is going to be a great choice to facilitate that project.
Okay, all right, that's awesome. Well, since I'm now confident that I can help, my customers with their high availability disaster recovery needs, let's talk about what would be the best ways for me to uncover good DoubleTake opportunities. What should I be looking for?
Realistically, anytime a customer needs to move data from point A to point B, DoubleTake should be considered, either for migration purposes or disaster recovery and highly available solutions. The software is extremely easy to use, and it loads onto any Windows or Linux operating system. That means that 99% of the servers that our customers have are going to be a good fit for DoubleTake. In terms of specific questions to ask, recovery point objective is always huge. Can the customer afford to lose any data? Generally, their answer is going to be no. And in those types of environments, DoubleTake needs to be used. Competitive solutions just can't offer the very, very low RPO design that we can, because we hold all of the patents for this style of replication. And that's why we see no other competitive solutions utilizing this style of technology. They all use that snap and ship style technology. So for those servers that require RPO in minutes and RPO within seconds and RTO in minutes, DoubleTake is going to be the choice for those customers.
Okay, that's excellent. And now, in terms of sort of your market fit, are you a fit in SMB? Are you a better fit in enterprise? What do you span?
The DoubleTake solution is extremely scalable. So really all of the above. I mean, we have customers that will be protecting for disaster recovery and highly available solutions that may have 5 to 10 servers. On the other side of that coin, we work very well in extremely large enterprises. We've had some huge data center consolidation style of projects over the last couple of years that have incorporated 12,000 plus servers, right? Customers consolidating from 27 data centers that are globally, consolidating down to 2 global data centers with, as I said, thousands upon thousands of servers. And those projects come in on time, number one, and under budget. So the software is extremely scalable and can really work in small environments all the way up to those, Fortune 50 customers that we encounter.
Okay. And I think you've covered a lot of the points that are going to go into this next answer to this next question, but there must be times when, you come up against a solution that is a virtualization only type of solution. That is, they're only backing up data that's virtualized. So what are the points that resonate with customers when you're selling against that virtual only solution?
The biggest distinguishing factor between DoubleTake software and everything out there on the market is the fact that we can offer a real-time solution to our customers. And they may not deploy it for each of their virtual machines, but they have to have a couple of mission-critical servers that they just can't lose data on. And the fact that we can do both that good enough protection with snap and ship style technologies, as well as our very resilient real-time replication solution inside the actual guest virtual machine, we can do those in conjunction through one single pane of glass, really makes us an extremely compelling option in virtualized markets. On top of that, most of the time customers are not 100% virtual. There are some that have taken the steps to create 100% virtualized hardware, but in most cases they will have a physical server or two that still needs protection. And an added bonus, not only protecting that virtualized environment with real-time protection as well as that snap and ship technology, we can also protect those physical workloads. So it really does range the entire gambit. And again, the best part is we have a single pane of glass to manage the entirety of that solution.
Okay. Ron, I think at this point I want to ask you to jump in because we're going to start talking about some benefits, real benefits to our resellers, and that's what it's all about. It's about these guys being able to not only offer an awesome technology like DoubleTake 7, but to be able to make money and thrive within the partner program. So, on top of that great overview that Nathan just gave us, let's talk about what's really in it for the DoubleTake reseller. Primarily, can you tell us how resellers are making money selling DoubleTake?
Yeah, Don, sure. Thank you very much, Nathan. Great job. The resellers that sell DoubleTake do quite well. If you're a reseller, you have a practice built around business continuance with disaster recovery, whether it's be the SMB or enterprise space, DoubleTake is a great addition to your portfolio of products, because we always like to say it's like always called DoubleTake the Noah's Ark product, right? Because you don't sell one, because you need two of everything. So if you're in the practice of selling DR or talking about it, it drives hardware. It's going to drive another server. It's going to drive more storage, routers and switches and labor. In fact, many partners tell me for every $1 of DoubleTake that they sell, it's generating an additional 3 to 5 in services revenue and another 5 to 10 in hardware revenue. So quite often, if we do an anatomy of a large deal, the DoubleTake quite often sometimes is a very small portion of that cradle-to-grave project for HA or DR for your clients. So we have lots of successes in creating the drag for our partners who are selling additional services and hardware. DoubleTake has always built a reputation of making it easy to do business with. So to that point is, you do not have to be authorized to resell the product. If you don't have a practice around business continuance, but you have a partner or you have a client that's asking you for some protection of their physical or virtual servers, get a hold of your rep at Lifeboat, get us on the phone. We'll be happy to get someone like a Nathan, and we have regional Nathans all over the country who could help design and configure that solution for you, provide you the part numbers. We have a deal registration program. that you can participate in, and we'll help you configure that solution, whether you're a signed partner or not. This is, 100% of our revenue comes from high availability and disaster recovery. We don't sell hardware, we don't sell any other software, but double take availability and move for our migrations, as Nathan had pointed out. So that gives you a sense of what we can do there. And then we do have an authorized program. We have different levels. We have an affiliate program. We have a gold, platinum, and diamond levels, probably no different than many other vendors in our industry. We have requirements and there's benefits in both. Some carry market development funds. Some we have technical training certifications that we will provide to your pre-sales engineers or implementation engineers at no cost. So if you want to become a partner, you can sign up. We'll provide you with what we call our DT 101 course vouchers and exam vouchers. We also have a newly DT 7.0 launched sales certification program, Don, that's available to our distributor sales reps and any of our partner reps, 30 minutes or so. You can take the course, take the exam, you get a certificate as a double-take certified sales person, and can add that to your portfolio of knowledge when talking to your customers. So.
Thank you, Ron. That was great from start to finish. I mean, the pull-through that this product offers is fantastic for our resellers, and the ability to work with you guys and become, sales certified at least is incredible. Mm-hmm. Plus the support you offer sounds like for somebody who's looking to sell double take, they don't have to worry about a lot of heavy lifting because you guys are really going to stand behind them.
Right, and there are some, I don't know of any large deals that I could point to, but I will tell you this. Of all of the six-figure plus opportunities that I've seen come in and close, I can tell you they're all a mix of physical, virtual, different hypervisors, different SAN technologies, where double take from Vision Solution becomes a natural fit because we don't have any restrictions on just doing virtual only, physical only. And it's great from an education standpoint because now your implementation engineers can really get trained and certified on one product because it's the same engine, whether you're putting it on a physical or virtual machine. So that's key, if keeping your field engineers educated. And I always like to say it's a one-part number, one price, no hidden cost. There's no add-on agents. There's no exchange agents, equal agents, no many agents, no management console agents. And all of our licenses include 1-year support and maintenance and upgrade protection.
Excellent. Excellent. Mm-hmm. One last final thing, and then we're going to go to Q&A. So, folks, if, out of everything that you've heard about the product, about the bits that Ron has just offered, about working with Vision Solutions, if you have anything at all that's on your mind that you would like to ask, please enter it through our chat panel. But our last question is, again, to help our resellers, especially the ones who maybe want to get started with double take, are there any kinds of sales and marketing support, beyond your direct support that's available to them?
Yeah, we'll work as best as we can with all of our partners, of course. If you are a Lifeboat reseller and you want to begin a relationship with selling double take from Vision, a good first step would be work with your Lifeboat team. They can reach out to myself, Ron Gabin. My email is ron.gabin@visionsolutions.com. And again, we can get the process started. We can do web-based trainings for your internal staff. Like I said, the technical certifications are no charge. Okay, our affiliate level does not have a revenue commitment. Okay, we don't charge to become a partner. And we could talk about any local or regional events that you may have to drive leads for you. Those are handled on a case-by-case. Sometimes Lifeboat can help fund those type of things if there's a cost associated with it. But just engage us. We'd love to do business with you. We've tried to build a partner community that's easy to do business with. And we look forward to working with all of the Lifeboat teams and Lifeboat partners on the call today.
All right. Thanks, Ron.
You're welcome.
so far, we're going to move on to the Q&A now, and I think that was just a brilliant discussion of the product and everything that goes along with it in terms of value proposition for our resellers. We had one question early on in the session about whether or not resellers need to be authorized to sell double take, and Ron, you've just addressed that. The answer is no.
Nope.
So folks, I'm going to move on to the Lifeboat Distribution call to action. You still have time to enter questions if you would like. So please go ahead and fire away. Actually, just before I get into this, there's a couple of other things I want to do. One is, Nathan, thank you so much for contributing all of the great information about double take move, and how customers benefit from this incredible solution that Vision offers. Again, Double Take 7 is a very exciting release. It offers tremendous versatility, and that translates into tremendous opportunity for our Lifeboat resellers, and that's what we try to deliver our resellers every single day. So thank you, Nathan. We appreciate it so much. Now,
no problem, Don. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Happy to have you here. This has been fun, but now the real fun part comes up, and that is I'm going to give away the $100 Amex gift card at this point. And so just give me a second, folks, to pull a winner here. And today the winner is James Henrik from Software One. So James, thank you very much for being on the call today, in the webinar, for taking part and listening to the opportunity that Double Take 7 offers. We will get the $100 Amex gift card out to you in short order. Now we will move on to the call to action. And folks, what we recommend, what we'd like to see happen is, by all means, visit the Double Take 7 website. I have a link up on the screen here for you if you want to jot that down. When you go to that page, you'll see a What's New video that will explain some of the new features and benefits of the product. You can see the 7 strategic advantages. A lot of those were discussed today. You'll get an idea of the virtualization protection that's offered, and lots more information and details on the Double Take 7 product family. As Ron had suggested, we always encourage you to reach out to your Lifeboat sales rep. We're here every day to help with any opportunity and to offer you pricing and pre-sales assistance, and beyond that, we would love to organize calls for you with the good people at Vision Solutions if you want to talk more about the product from a technical standpoint, if you need a deep dive demo, or if you have an opportunity that you would like to discuss. We're happy to make those connections for you. So I am taking one more look for questions. And by the way, should you think of something after the session ends, by all means, you can email me. I have Ron's contact information up on the screen, or reach out to your Lifeboat sales rep, and we will be quick to answer your questions and get you whatever information you need. All right. Well, I don't see any further questions. Nathan, is there any last points you would like to leave our audience with today regarding Double Take?
Absolutely, and that is, once again, thank you all for joining us, and don't hesitate, as Don said, as Ron also alluded, we are always here for our partners. We will go into these battles, as it were, together with you with our Double Take technology, and we're confident that we do have a solution that will not only make money for our partners, but it will also provide a solution that our customers are satisfied with, that meets and achieves the service level agreements that they do have for disaster recovery, high availability, and migration projects. But with that, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Nathan. How about you, Ron? Any last words for our audience?
Just thank you, everybody, for joining. Don and the team at Lifeboat, thank you for getting everybody here. And again, Nathan, you did a great job as usual, and If you need any help, just contact us through the friends at Lifeboat. And remember, double take from Vision Solutions, any migrations, any to any availabilities, and any to anything ground to cloud or cloud to ground. So we look forward to working with any and all of you on future opportunities. Thank you, Don.
Well, all right. Thank you, Ron. And I hope everyone found today's conversation valuable. It goes without saying at this point that Vision Solution offers great solutions and great people to help grow your deals and sell double take solutions. So I really encourage you to look more closely at Double Take 7.0 and to begin introducing Double Take to your customers. Thank you all for attending one last time. Once again, it was a pleasure, as always, for Lifeboat Distribution to be a part of today's event, and we hope we will hear from each of you really soon. So for now, for everyone here at Lifeboat Distribution and Vision Solutions, thank you all and have a great day. Bye now.
Bye-bye, everyone.